I'm Nowicki, and today I would like to talk to you about baseball. Baseball, just like most other team sports, consists of an offense and a defense. The offense is the team that's at bat that tries to produce runs. The defense is the team in the field that tries to prevent the other team from scoring runs. The defense consists of a pitcher, catcher, outfielders, and infielders. The pitcher is arguably the most important position in baseball. Every good pitcher should have sound fundamentals which will allow them to perform at their maximum potential while reducing the risk of injury. This includes having a proper arm slot, stride, and rotation. Another important aspect of pitching is using your brain. This includes recognizing the strike zone, knowing what pitches you can throw to opposing batters to fool them, and knowing how to field your position. I would like to share with you the importance of a smart, fundamentally sound pitcher and demonstrate proper mechanics in pitches. Consistent pitching mechanics allow throwing at maximum potential. It all starts with a comfortable stance. If you're in the windup, which is when there are no runners on base, your feet should be about shoulder width apart. If you're going from the stretch, which is when there is a runner on base, your feet should be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. As you start your motion, you want to bring your knee up to about hip height and begin to open the front forward at a 45-degree angle with home plate as you stride towards it. You want to land at your maximum stride distance and with your arm in a 3/4 arm slot. From there you want to rotate your hips while bending at the waist and bring your head and chest down. Proper and consistent mechanics allow effective throwing of different kinds of pitches. The four most common types of pitches that every good pitcher should have in their arsenal are the fastball, changeup, curveball, and slider. There are two types of fastballs, the four-seam and the two-seam. The four-seam fastball is thrown by holding the ball against the seams like this. It's called a four-seam fastball because as it rotates through the air, there are four seams that come in contact. The purpose of this pitch is to be thrown at maximum velocity with maximum accuracy by creating a backspin. The two-seam fastball is thrown by gripping the ball with the seams like this. Like the four-seam fastball, it's called a two-seam because there are only two seams that come in contact with the air. The purpose of this pitch is to maximize velocity and add slight movement. When you throw the ball, it tends to run down and away from hitters. The changeup. You throw a changeup by creating a small circle with your thumb and index finger. The grip on this provides less force behind the ball, which makes it move slower. This causes the ball to drop before it crosses the plate. The curveball. The curveball is thrown by placing your middle finger against the seam like this. But as opposed to the fastball, you want to snap your wrist right before you release the ball, which creates a topspin, which will cause the ball to drop and move away from the hitter. A slider is a good pitch that has good accuracy and provides good movement. When you throw the pitch, you want to split the seam with your index and middle finger. As you're throwing the pitch, you want the index finger to roll off the ball while you move your thumb upwards. This will create a spin that will make the ball move away and down. Building on proper mechanics and different types of pitches is using your head while you're on the mound. The most important part of pitching is being smart with your pitches, that is, using your noggin. Being deceptive is the best thing a pitcher can do. A deceptive pitcher can fool the batter and keep him guessing on the next pitch. That's why having consistent arm slots is important. If you use a different arm slot for different kinds of pitches, the hitter will know what's coming. This also means that you're not going to want to throw a first pitch fastball to every hitter. You're going to want to change it up. Maybe throw a first pitch fastball to the first two hitters and then throw a changeup or a slider. You also want to know your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. If they can't hit your slider or curveball, then continue to throw it. If they can't catch up to your fastball, then continue to blow it by them. Another thing a smart pitcher does is know the pitch count. If he's ahead in the count, say it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count, you want to throw a junk pitch. That is, you want to throw something outside the zone and hope that the hitter will try and chase it. Lastly, you want to know the umpire's strike zone. If he doesn't call low pitches, then don't throw them. That is, unless the hitter chases them. Pitching isn't as hard as it seems if you use your head. Remember, it's best to be deceptive and keep the hitter guessing. Combining your smarts with mechanics will make you a more effective pitcher. Thank you all, and I hope you learned something today.
Yay!